Hi everyone, today we continue to the third video in this series. In the second video, we know how to create a small twig with leaves. In this video, we will try to set the small or young leaf on top of the twig. Before doing that, we will take a look at this vector node added earlier. This node will help you rotate all the leaves to the axis you want. In this case, I will rotate them to parallel the x-axis. We will change the z value in radian, not degree. Pi divide to 2. Let's take a look at instance on points node. The selection socket will help us distribute the leaves instance based on points index. We can open the spreadsheet window to check that. There are 10 instances, or 10 leaves count, from 1 to 10, with 10 index, from 0 to 9. Add an index node. Add a compare node. This node will return true or false value after comparing values you put in. In this case, we will compare the index with a number. For example, we compare if index value equal to 0. The leaves instance will appear on index 0, only because index 0 returned true value to selection socket. We can try other value to see how it works, like 2 or 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Value 10 will not return anything because the highest index is 9. Now we want the leaves will appear on all index except the highest one, so we will change compare to less than. Value set to 9. But when we change the leaves count to higher number, you can see it's really weird. If leaves count is 18, leaves instances should appear from 0 to 17 index. But it's not happened here, because the number in compare node still not relevant to leaves count. We will sync them by connect leaves count input to the B socket of compare node. Add a math node. Change to subtract by 1. Now we have right setting for the leaves. Next, we add the small or young leaf to the top of this twig. Duplicate instance on points node by press Ctrl-Shift-D. Remove the connection to selection socket. Drag and drop the young leaf into geometry node editor window. Connect to instances socket. Connect to output node to see the result. Uncheck the pick instance because we don't use collection. Now we have 10 young leaves for each index. We need the last index only. Duplicate compare node. Change to equal. Now we have only one young leaf on top of the twig. Join geometry. And done. We can change a little bit here. Such as scale instances with any value you want. We can scale up the young leaf slightly. If the leaf next to the young leaf is too close, we can change subtract value to 2 to remove that leaf. Duplicate a new twig. Change the curve as you want. We can remove some control points for more simple curve. Duplicate another. Change curve again. Now we can change the number of leaves on each twig. We can add young leaf as an option with switch node. Connect join geometry output to true and false socket. We will set true to join geometry that have young leaf, and false to join geometry that does not have young leaf. Connect switch socket to group input node. We can add a group input not right next to switch node for easier connect. We can connect truncate modulo value to group input node. And set its name to seed. With each seed value, we will have different distributions. The young leaf still does not have right rotation now, so we will change the setting a bit. Duplicate curve to points node. Remove the connection from count socket. Reconnect to instance on points node of young leaf. Remove connection of value in compare node. Now we have proper rotation of young leaf. Change subtract value to 1 to get right number of leaves, include the young leaf. We can create an option like reduce number of leaves by reconnect value of subtract node to a new socket. Change type to integer. Change name to leaves reduce. We can create a twig with only young leaves. We can repeat all the steps to make a branch. Bigger branches of bamboo trees. And finally we have all the branches we want, like this. Next video, we will create the final part of bamboo trees. And we can animate it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching and happy blending.